Hello, welcome to the Local Cup 2023.
Hello, good evening, good afternoon, uh, good morning, wherever you are. We are streaming for the 5th day in a row with the Lolpo Cup Easter series, and today we had already one match, Scamper versus Tilbucks, and now is the finale of the Easter series of the Lolpo Cup. We have a Dutch matchup between SIDNEV and JEPER. For SIDNEV, it is a first match in the tournament because SIDNEV qualified with 6th seed, and for JEPER, it's already 4th match in the tournament. JEPER underperformed a little bit in the qualification and had to start the tournament in earlier rounds, but was able to defeat Jakub, Ćekoszczak and Dewey and advance to the round of 16. What is a round of 16? Is the last match before the quarterfinals, and as we all know, the top 8 players will get paid. So the winner is guaranteed some prize money, and the loser of this match will go home with empty hands. The current prize pool is $566.66, so there's about $28 guaranteed for the winner of this matchup. As we can see, both players are streaming. I'm not sure if JEPER's capture card is frozen once again, but we will come back to it. As you can see, here is the bracket. The round of 16. This is the bottom match of this round of 16, SIDNEV versus JEPER. The winner of this match faces the winner of match Mark versus Tuki in the quarter final. So we get more and more difficult. In this part of the bracket, we have also Merke, Denu and Hazuli. So no easy matchups on the way to the grand final of the Lolpo Cup 2023. Adam, do you want to add something to what I
We have
said?
a very strong quarter of the bracket. Mark Tugi, SIDNEV and JEPER fighting for the eventual spot in the semis. 3 of them will not reach it, and I'm sure all the 3 of them are very well capable of that. JEPER has already shown us quite a lot of skill in the early rounds. Had to play 3 matches and didn't need any single decider. Go through all of them.
And it looked like it went easier and easier for JEPER. 5-3 versus Jakub, then 5-2 against Ćekoszczak, and also 5-2 against Dewey. So yeah, I'm afraid JEPER, it won't be an easy walk against JEPER because against SIDNEV, sorry, because SIDNEV is a CTP DAS runner-up last edition, and also 2021 and 22 CTEC champion, but this was done not with DAS but with rolling. Yeah, JEPER, I totally agree. Jakub was pretty hard. And this match stands up in our statistics as the highest combined score of almost 6.5 million points. So you're very efficient. Yeah, sorry, 21 SIDNEV with tapping and 22 with rolling. Yeah, totally agree. Sorry, my mistake. Thank you, JEPER, for correcting me. Yeah, the times changes so fast that yeah, we are not able to remember everything. So thank you once again, JEPER. Short reminder, round of 16 is the last round of the tournament when we play best of 9 matches. Best of 9, so the first to win 5 games advances to the quarterfinals. Both quarterfinals and semifinals are best of 11 and the final best of 13. Paul does level 18 only. So yeah, this is the format most of our viewers already know. As we can see, both players are using Tetris Dream, so I hope we'll have same seed matchup. I'd like to get a confirmation from the players as well, so please, SIDNEV, JEPER, type it in the chat. And yeah, whenever you're ready, we can start the game number 1 and the match, and we'll see which of the Dutch players advances to the quarterfinal and gets a chance to play either Mark or Tugi.
Hello.
Okay, both players can place SBS. Welcome Messex in the chat as well. So yeah, the seat is shown on your screen. We will get with the standard known procedure, so incrementing those first 2 digits after each game. And yeah, this is how we will proceed. JEPER in the last match against Dewey told us that he wants to play SIDNEV, so JEPER, today your dream comes true, and let's see if it will be a nice dream or a nightmare for you. One of those happens for sure. As we know, SIDNEV is one of the players who can play any version with any style and be in the top. So yeah, I'm expecting a very, very tough challenge for JEPER today. But JEPER already played 3 matches in the tournament, all of them won, so JEPER is very familiar with this tournament format, is some kind of warmed up, so knows what to expect, how to proceed, and yeah, maybe the experience JEPER gained in those 3 matches helps. Who knows? Okay, so I think we can slowly move to the beginning of the first game. So players, please type the seed and confirm your readiness. And let's start this round of 16 match. Okay, JEPER is ready. Waiting for readiness from SIDNEV's side, and let's start game number 1 of this round of 16.
SIDNEV is ready as well. We can start the match in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Good luck and have fun, guys. And let's see some high quality Tetris. And as I can is it the same seat? The impression that we're not having the same seat. But
Is
let
the
this.
set the same seat?
Yeah.
Yes, everything's fine.
Okay, so I must have been mistaken. So players, please keep going as nothing happens. We will check it. Maybe I was mistaken, and I will apologize for it. Hello, Tony. Thank you for confirmation. Okay, so meanwhile, SIDNEV with 91k.
It's the same. They just started in a very, very different way.
Okay, so everything fine.
Surprisingly
So let's
different.
So let's give the players first score update: 96,000 for SIDNEV, 79 for JEPER, both with a Tetris. So SIDNEV about 18k ahead. So this is yeah, almost one Tetris lead. Yeah, the same pieces are falling on both boards. Yeah. $145, now 167 for SIDNEV, 147 for JEPER. Slightly better start for SIDNEV in this game, but JEPER's board is clean, is Tetris ready, scores another Tetris, 172, and for JEPER 175 for SIDNEV, so very neck and neck after 43 lines.
Both players started very cleanly, both with very good starting paces. JEPER currently almost Tetris ahead, but also 3 lines ahead. Basically even.
Yeah, but SIDNEV needs to skim a few lines. So yeah, there's a chance for JEPER to score another Tetris, but JEPER's board needs some cleaning as well, but SIDNEV has a little bit trouble. Let's see how the solving goes. Okay,
JEPER now
SIDNEV should be fine.
experiencing the same pieces. Also, not a perfect situation.
Yeah,
They
but
both managed to
JEPER
get out of that.
and JEPER is about 15k ahead. Now a little bit more. So yeah, about 40k lead for JEPER after 80 lines, and SIDNEV is not clean yet. So there is a chance for JEPER to build the lead. JEPER will need a lead before oh, and SIDNEV on a verge of topping out, and SIDNEV tops out at 265. JEPER takes the first game. What a turn on events. JEPER, you are already good. You're leading 1-0 against SIDNEV after game number 1. JEPER forgot about the prize money. Okay, both players are ready, so let's start game number 2.
In 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
And we have the Balkan man, Koszczak, in the chat. Welcome. Koszczak was playing JEPER earlier in the tournament, and now is rooting for the Dutch player. $68 for SIDNEV, 69 for JEPER. So yeah, nothing major happens at the beginning of the game. Both players with similar starts. And we have another Tetris for JEPER. SIDNEV wasn't able to convert any of those long bars into Tetris. And now stream on SIDNEV's side is buffering. So let's hope it fixes.
SIDNEV yet again with some bit difficult situation left. JEPER also with not the best board. It looks like JEPER will handle it very nicely. Just one piece away from open it all up, but has to create this dependency. SIDNEV took the opportunity and created about 2 Tetris lead for now. JEPER still burning.
He's still burning, but the most important for JEPER is that he's still alive. Okay, maybe about 3 Tetrises behind right now, or 2, depending on the timing of long bars. But there's still plenty of room on 18 to be played. So yeah, definitely JEPER still got some chances to in this game. Meanwhile, SIDNEV with minor problems.
JEPER
Let's
also
see.
not the cleanest of boards, but manages to get this very nice kind of dirty Tetris down the middle. They both would be out of that now. SIDNEV maintained about 1.5 Tetris lead on JEPER.
Yeah, JEPER looks like he's prepared for the match against SIDNEV. No easy walks from JEPER's side as well. 71 lines, 279. So pretty decent tournament pace from JEPER's side. But SIDNEV is the one who is leading in this game. 337 after 74 lines. And JEPER with a nice J spin to fix the stack. 325 for JEPER, 343 for SIDNEV. SIDNEV is Tetris ready and gets a Tetris, 390 for SIDNEV. But JEPER this time, and JEPER is going aggressively right now. Needs a long bar very quickly and gets the long bar, gets a Tetris, 355 for JEPER, 414 for SIDNEV. So SIDNEV with about 3 Tetris lead right now. And now SIDNEV probably will build one of the ground. And JEPER stack isn't looking good right now. JEPER needs to clean it very quickly, but won't be able. JEPER tops out and SIDNEV is already good. SIDNEV, JEPER 1-1 after 2 games. SIDNEV, you're really good. You can top out whenever you feel. It's okay. If you want to play it out, it's also okay. There's over 500 for SIDNEV. Transition in 3 lines. Some kind of a slideshow on my end. And SIDNEV tops out immediately after transition, 506. Messex, can you please check the stream on your end, because we are getting some kind of slideshows. Maybe it's our end, maybe it's something on your end. Please check to be sure.
Turned my mic. So you can hear me, but only very, very quietly, or else I just haven't been talking
Or maybe
much.
or maybe I'm too loud. Who knows? Maybe you're not too like. Maybe it's the other way around. Yeah, okay, Adam. So I let you speak more. Okay, so we see that SIDNEV's ready. And we're waiting for the readiness from JEPER's side, and then we will start the game. It will be the game number 3 of this match.
Obvious ready. Next game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
And JEPER is in.
Able to get a fully good game so far. The first one was did very nicely. Wasn't led the chance to finish it. Starts with 1 burn and 2 Tetris is a very nice start. Looks like it's going to be the same for SIDNEV.
And that's it. And SIDNEV leads by 1 pushdown point. There's not much we can see on SIDNEV's end right now. So SIDNEV, please continue the game and we will take care of it a little bit later. Meanwhile, JEPER with 104 after 31 lines. Okay, message says no lost frames, so let's try to refresh it. Okay, we have SIDNEV back with 151 lines and 174 after 45 lines, and JEPER went 574 after 45 lines, so they are very neck and neck right now.
Very much afraid it's not anything on my end as well. It's slide draw, also not losing any frames. It's perfect here. JEPER in a lot of trouble now. This didn't burn the full double. Needs a lumbar pretty much right now and gets it. The last possible moment before some excessive burning will be. He gets another one. Now about 1 Tetris behind SIDNEV. SIDNEV 246 at 61 lines, JEPER 251 at 64 lines after this Tetris.
And JEPER took a small lead right now. $3.19 for JEPER after 76 lines, and $3.16 for SIDNEV after 76 lines. So about 3,000 real lead for JEPER in this game. JEPER takes another Tetris, 367, and SIDNEV is not ready yet. Or now 346. So this looks like an 1 Tetris lead right now for JEPER. Now JEPER causes some trouble on his side. There is chance for SIDNEV to bring the lead a little bit down, or maybe to take the lead from SIDNEV's side. Okay, JEPER should be fine, nothing major. 402 for JEPER, 400 for SIDNEV, so they are going very neck and neck. SIDNEV takes a Tetris. JEPER is not yet Tetris ready, will build one of the ground. And it takes a Tetris, 448 for JEPER, 425 for SIDNEV. We are slowly approaching level 19 transition. 451 plays 451, the same line count. So yeah, they are very, very even in this game. Maybe level 19 play will decide. JEPER still building one of the ground. I wonder how JEPER approaches the transition. And SIDNEV with an L misdrop. This slows SIDNEV down a little bit in terms of pace. So JEPER can transition with an advantage. 519 for JEPER. One more Tetris possible, and there is a Tetris for JEPER. Transitions with 544. And let's see what score SIDNEV transitions with. And JEPER going strong on level 19 speeds.
Setting up for Tetris, and that's a very nice Tetris setup against the number and the Tetris. JEPER will be on the huge lead at the transition. SIDNEV transitions with 511. JEPER already with 579. This is the tack. Let's see what we'll be able to do here. And SIDNEV should survive it. Very good job. But the left is still far from perfect. As the picked up to the left. Players are fighting furiously on 19 speed. Both need to clean now. Both have perfect survivable boards, but it looks like JEPER's one is slowly but surely falling apart. He's getting the triple 600k already, and this misdrop for SIDNEV is not looking good by any means. This left is very problematic. That's gonna be it for SIDNEV. JEPER takes the game with a 600k score.
That's a nice game from JEPER's side, and JEPER still trying to improve and tops out with 616, 440 and nice 178 lines. So GG's to both players for a deep level 19 runs. But JEPER was the one who was able to take this game at least 2-1 in the match. Another 600k score for JEPER in the tournament.
But it's ready. Next game starts in 3, 2, 1. That was a very good game by both.
And the combined lines is 341, so this is the best game of the tournament so far. Tugi and Peyton had 338 in their match, so yeah, that's in terms of this, it was the highest scoring lines in one single game of the tournament. So GG's, guys.
They started this game very, very nicely. With clean stacks. All these Tetrises.
But now SIDNEV with a double hole, but solves it very, very nicely. 148 for SIDNEV, 146 for JEPER, another close game. 171, 170, yeah, they're going very neck and neck. And nothing major happens on both boards. Both players are having their boards under control, are able to accommodate almost every piece, prepare Tetris readiness. But now JEPER has a weird looking hole in the middle, and it requires some dig.
pretty fortunate one.
But
Decides
this,
to one of the ground, getting Tetris immediately, basically. I'm pretty sure he's gonna stay there for yet another one. This is what he does. Could have adjusted that. This number could have been Tetris already. No, it won't be. And the bird is getting pretty high-ish, actually. Needs something to
yeah,
burn on the right.
needs to
Gets
burn,
that
needs to
free
burn. Yeah, and this dig allowed SIDNEV to build the lead a little bit. 292 for SIDNEV and 295 for JEPER. SIDNEV also with one hole, but solves this immediately. And JEPER stays one of the ground. 318 for SIDNEV, 283 for JEPER. And now another Tetris for JEPER, another for SIDNEV. The players are exchanging Tetrises, and JEPER stays with this one of the bottom Tetris readiness. 364 SIDNEV, 329 JEPER. Their players are approaching level 19 in about 40 lines. So still a few lines of level 18. And who takes the advantage into transition? As we saw in the last game, JEPER can play level 19 very, very well. So yeah, both players, both capable of some high scorings on 18, both capable of playing 19. So small details will decide about the final outcome, I suppose.
SIDNEV with a very significant lead now, over 3 Tetrises currently. Maybe closer to 4. JEPER's finally clean. Doesn't have the setup
and
he needs to go for the Vits, gets the Vits, but
it goes so many S's in the last few pieces. Okay, is able to work with those. And will be clean in a moment. But meanwhile, SIDNEV 488, JEPER 415. So SIDNEV is about 3 or 4 Tetrises in the lead. Both players approaching level 19 transition very soon. But both with clean boards. Now
JEPER not necessarily anymore.
Yeah,
this is
that's
gonna
true.
be a very difficult transition for him, I'm afraid. Now, if survivable at all depends on the pieces. Really needs something to the right now. And he misses this J. That's gonna be it for JEPER. SIDNEV takes the game. We're at 2H now.
To each, and they're exchanging the games. Games number 1 and 3 games to went to JEPER, 2 and 4 for SIDNEV. SIDNEV is ready. Okay, so let's wait a moment because Refx message is going to lower the quality of the stream a little bit. So let's wait with those readiness. Yeah, let's start the next game when SIDNEV's live. Adam, can you confirm the first 2 digits, 1E right now?
Let me check this. I'm pretty sure there aren't. Wait, we had D A. Yes, it's. Well,
Yeah, it should be 1E 647F.
exactly. And both is ready, so the game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Both is exchanged very top out. It's a full game, very typical in this tournament so far. Have a 2-2, an early top out by both, and a full game by both.
And in the most of the matches, players require 4 games in order to bring their A game. Oh, but not right now, SIDNEV with those weird miss drops. This will require a lot of work.
JEPER also not with a nice in particular board. It's really a better one than SIDNEV's, but now he's out of it. Nicely played, and will have a chance to build up a lead over SIDNEV, unless SIDNEV decides to go 3 off the ground extensively. So this shouldn't be good in the long run.
Yeah, but after 28 lines, JEPER has about 2 Tetris's lead.
It was very nice to play this, like those quick moments, quick opportunities like this one. With like 2 Tetrises here, 1 Tetris there, 2 Tetrises there. It's all of a sudden you're 100,000 points ahead. That's how you build the lead. He's taken this opportunity as well. Now about 80,000 points ahead, SIDNEV.
Yeah, SIDNEV struggling a little bit in this game. But yeah, there are only 40 lines in, so after those 40 lines, yeah, and everything can happen actually. So yeah, let's wait how the games develop. Sorry, but as we can see, JEPER does not want to chill, but the O piece, okay, shouldn't be anything dramatic. Fits the O there, so yeah, JEPER is clean. 245 for JEPER, 121 for SIDNEV, so over 120,000 points lead for JEPER right now. So the very, very healthy lead after 60 lines for the lower seed. But the match does not look like a match between seed 6 and 27. It looks like a match of the players from very similar level.
JEPER's playing better and better with each next match. That's his 4th already. Not slowing down by any means. Now 160,000 points ahead. It's a massive lead for JEPER. Basically a win one if nothing bad happens to him.
Yeah, SIDNEV definitely needs to go for efficiency for the remaining lines of level 18 speeds.
It looks like SIDNEV has managed to reduce the lead of JEPER's to about 5 Tetrises now.
Just to 5 Tetris. How ridiculous it sounds. Yeah, but it's true. That's true. JEPER is going.
You need to start with something that's still very good compared to what it has been.
Yeah, JEPER with 97 lines and a score of 414. So JEPER is going for another crazy score. It looks like SIDNEV will require a lot of 19 play this time.
Maybe it's quite too early to say that, but like 3 more Tetrises for JEPER and that is gonna be a case. And it's actually I have to agree, it looks like JEPER won't slow down by any means.
No.
362 for SIDNEV at 109 lines, 484 for JEPER at 111 lines. And JEPER also has the board advantage, now with 500k maintaining the about 140,000 points lead over SIDNEV. That is madness.
That is madness. You don't hear it that often that someone outpaces SIDNEV by 160k on level 18. That's playing the same seat. And now JEPER is going high. Okay, 555 for JEPER. With next Tetris, JEPER transitions to level 19. And JEPER transitions with 580. Will it be another 600k? Yes, with a Tetris, JEPER goes to a 600k transition. SIDNEV transitions with 400k, so this is 200k advantage for JEPER at the transition point. So SIDNEV probably will have to play best DAS game on level 19 speeds in order to take it. But JEPER is playing cleaner. SIDNEV in a lot of trouble on level 20. And can see for a moment, but this won't be easy to survive for SIDNEV.
That's gonna be it. There's no way of surviving it anyways. JEPER takes
So
this game, and let's see if he can bring it to 700k or yet more. This would be the second 700k of the tournament after Dugi's 716, as far as I remember. But now this left is looking very, very badly. I'm afraid it's gonna be it for JEPER.
Yeah, but another strong game from JEPER, 169 lines and 643, 860. So no chill from JEPER's side. JEPER leads 3-2. JEPER's raised the bar on a very, very high level. So SIDNEV, in order to catch up with JEPER, you need to bring your A game.
SIDNEV is ready for the next game. JEPER is ready as well, so we can start it in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I've never seen JEPER playing so good. It's really massive display by him. SIDNEV all the time with some weird trouble.
But now JEPER with some kind of troubles. Shouldn't be anything fatal. But let's see. Okay, end is clean. But SIDNEV took the early lead. Oh, and JEPER is about to top out after 11 lines, 28,500 points. SIDNEV, you are already good, and we are level 3-3. Yeah, you lost DAS, you were a little bit too high, then lost DAS. Okay, so after a very nice game, a retop out for JEPER, and we are on 3-3.
SIDNEV's immediately ready for the 7th game. JEPER is ready as well, so it starts in 3, 2, 1.
We go for a decider, or one of the players will be able to win two games in a row.
With a pretty difficult start, kind of forced to go for this second Commonwealth. Gets Tetris after that. SIDNEV also scores the first one of the game.
And we have D in Rain in the chat. Welcome. Hello.
Hello.
And Alex H official is here as well. Welcome. Quick score update: SIDNEV 119, JEPER 126. And right now, JEPER with a healthier board. SIDNEV needs to do some cleaning. Shouldn't be anything fatal, but once again, those are those small chances when your opponent is digging for a evade, and then you are able to get 1-2 Tetrises, and yes, slowly but surely build your lead. But right now they are going almost neck and neck. Okay, about 1 Tetris advantage for JEPER, and SIDNEV with another misdrop needs to clean it. And JEPER scores another Tetris, 244 for JEPER and 202 for SIDNEV. JEPER is few lines in the future, but SIDNEV needs to get this Tetris first.
Well, not necessarily. It's just JEPER's board will be empty and SIDNEV's board will be full. SIDNEV's in a lot of trouble. SIDNEV tops out. JEPER takes the game. What is happening?
And JEPER is on a match point. JEPER leads 4-3, is 1 game away from eliminating SIDNEV from the tournament. Yes, guys, you can hear it correctly. JEPER is 1 game away of eliminating SIDNEV from the Lollipop Cup.
JEPER keeps playing very, very nicely. SIDNEV definitely struggling. Both players ready. Next game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Will it be the last game of the match, or will SIDNEV be able to force a decider? Will we have SID 6 or SID 27 in the quarterfinals? '69 plays '69 after 13 lines, so both players with the same starts. But right now, SIDNEV with some misdrops. Oh, and SIDNEV's board is not looking great.
It's quite a situation for SIDNEV. It's something to the left. Right now, it's gonna be very difficult. Hangs the long bar on the left. That's gonna be it for SIDNEV. JEPER takes the game and the match, advancing to the quarterfinal
of the Lollipop Cup 2023, and JEPER eliminates SIDNEV in the round of 16.
JEPER, please play it out. We want to see another 600k at least.
Okay, JEPER pauses, so we count 168, 340 for the tournament. What a match! JEPER is a tournament monster, winning 5-3 against SIDNEV. And JEPER is a player who wasn't in danger for any match. 5-3 against Jakub, 5-2 against Siekoszczak, 5-2 against Dewey, and now 5-3 against SIDNEV. Absolute lolpok monster. JEPER, you fully deserve it. Yeah, GG's.
Who would have expected that? I'm gonna have to check the prediction contest picks. Was there anybody predicting that? No, there was absolutely no one. All the 10 predictors predicted SIDNEV to win this match. They all were wrong.
Yeah, JEPER proves everyone wrong. And with those plays, as JEPER showed us, I think he does stand a chance either against Mark or Tugi. So yeah, JEPER, you're doing very, very well in this tournament, and now it goes even harder for you, either Tugi or Mark. But with those kind of plays, with those 178, 169 lines, 640, 616 in the tournament play, you're definitely have a chance.
JEPER says in the chat that he has just made his first ever Tetris money. Now in the quarterfinals, he's already guaranteed $28 of the Matrino prize pool, currently at $566. If you wanna make it yet bigger, here is the link. Know what to do with if you wish. It's truly amazing. I'm speechless. No one, literally no one, expected that.
Yeah, and it looks like with every match, JEPER is playing better and better.
Exactly.
But JEPER, unfortunately for you, it was the last match, best of 9. Now, something new for you, best of 11.
I was just about to say that I truly believe that is gonna be yet better for JEPER. He's able to go very, very efficient through all these games. Not caring about this early top outs even if they happen.
Mm-hmm.
This transition is gonna be pretty difficult to survive for JEPER, unfortunately. Let's see what he can do. Oh, with this Hank on the right, that's gonna be it.
Yeah, but still.
540 to finish with it. Great as well.
Yeah, but the official score for this game is the score before he paused the game, so 168 goes into the protocol. But nonetheless, JEPER 5-3. SIDNEV, sorry for not mentioning you. Thank you for the participation in the tournament. Was a tough day for you for sure, but yeah, thank you for the participation in a way. You always proving that you are a player who is in the top of the top. But this time, your Dutch friend, your compatriot JEPER was better, and JEPER now await Mark or Tugi in the quarterfinal. That was, yeah, something what almost no one expected, but it happened.
Let's take a look where JEPER started. Round 40, 27 quarterfinals. First against Jak, then Siekoszczak, then Dewey, and now SIDNEV.
And we'll face either Mark or Tugi. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be very, very interesting. JEPER already with 4 matches in the books. There will be the 5th one. And with the fifth man, JEPER becomes the player with the most matches in the Lolpo Cup 2023. Prior this match, he was ex aequo with Aliva with 4 matches, but now takes the sole leadership. So yeah, that was great for JEPER. So yeah, and you have the statistics on your screen. JEPER with the higher score, with the higher number of lines in a single game, was topping out a little bit earlier on average than SIDNEV, but in general scored more points, scored more lines, and it converted to 5-3 win against SIDNEV in the round of 16. And JEPER, as we said, is guaranteed at least $28 from the prize pool.
Oh, somebody has just made a donation to the prize pool. Let's see who that was.
Oh, GG's, thank you very much, your generous donator. We'll mention you very shortly as soon as we prove it, as we check it.
It was Steel Rain with a contribution of $13.34. Thank you very much. Oh, the price was
Thank you very
$580.
So how much is guaranteed for JEPER?
It's $29 now.
$29. Very nice. And what is guaranteed for the semi-finalist 58, runner-up 116, and for the winner 233. And yeah, as you can see, the tournament is going into more advanced stages. Teen Rain, once again, thank you for your generous donation.
For this Cinderella round for JEPER. 5-3 against Jakub, starts in the round of 40. All the way. For Jakub, Siekoszczak, Biwi, and now SIDNEV to the final. Who knows, maybe this doesn't end here. Now we will have to face Mark or Tugi, which is gonna be very, very difficult nevertheless, but having beaten SIDNEV, and with still some days, maybe even some weeks to train more, who knows what is gonna happen. Yet, as we know, playing all the play stars, every version, dedicates so much time to Valdas. Who knows what we can expect from him at the very end of this tournament, playing better and better with every single match.
Yeah, definitely JEPER will be a tough opponent either for Tugi or for Mark. Yeah, that was a great match. Still a lot of great matches to come. We have round of... Sorry, I'm too old to remember everything. We have 4 matches of round of 24 to finish, and then still 6 matches of round of 16. So in total 10 matches before we go to the quarterfinals. Yeah, the next matches we would like to schedule will be for Wednesday and Thursday. Tomorrow we take a day off from the local cup, and we'll try to be back on Wednesday and Thursday. We have to discuss the possibilities with the players of scheduling their matches. So yeah, check our Discord. Everything will be announced there. And yeah, I think it's time to find somebody to rate.
I see Mart's Crusher streaming some versus matches now.
So let's go to Mars. Let's stream. Let's rate him. And from our side, thank you for this Easter series of the Lolpo Cup, 5 days in a row. Now 1 day rest, and see you after the break. Thank you for watching today. Have a nice rest of the day, of the evening, or good night. And see you next time. Bye bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye.